Hello, good afternoon, and a very warm welcome again to the live broadcast of yet another fascinating contest. This is such wonderful scenarios, isn't it? It is going to be Maharashtra will be locking horns versus Chandigarh. The left, that's your team. Oh, red color. It's all like someone has put all their nails on them, isn't it? Wrapped in red, mostly of white. So white and red is Maharashtra, and blue is Chandigarh. It's going to be a very fascinating contest. This is going to be very nice, and with the music that also goes on, it really upsures everyone. It really kicks off great emotions, isn't it? Some lovely bit of football that you've seen, changing colors of jerseys for the match officials also. Firstly in black, now in fluorescent green and black. We'll get you the names very soon also. And those are the match officials. Suvajit Dhara, the match referee. Midhun Rajan and Mohammad Ahsal Nazar are the assistant referees. And so the match, get the name of the fourth official very soon. Match commissioner is Mr. Deepak Sharma. Getting all these pictures live and exclusive on Sports KPI and Punjab. Behind the mic, I'm Mayur Barwa. I'll bringing you all the live action of this match as and when as I see the flip of the coin. One for the side to be taken. Now the photo ops, isn't it? Just get your smiles going. From the look of it, Chandigarh looking a little more confident. Maharashtra captain with the sturdiness in his eyes. Get you the lineups very soon. That's the Maharashtra starting 11 for you. Tanishq Harsal Pandya, the goalkeeper. Arnav Singh, Danish Ali Syed, Arif Ali, Srijit Pasuram Pawar, Arvind Basil D'Souza, the captain. Rasbir Sujit Gaurav, J. Sanjay Bhobe, Adavet Deepak Salunke, Aryan and Jadhav, Ishan Tapos Ghosh, and Viraj Arora. The head coach is Hemant Kumar Hiraman Pawale. And the Chandigarh starting 11, Arav Roy, Sivan Zarora, Daya Singh Kahlon, Vivek, Maibam Boris Meiti, Nigombam Maheshwar Singh, the captain, Arnav Taplial, Samir, Vanshraj Garnav, and Abir, the goalkeeper. The head coach is Ankur Khanna. So, and that's the substitutes Maharashtra. Param Shitis Kulkarni, Rajbir Pramod Singh, Temkar Krishnas Guru Datta, Kedar Sangram Sonale. Chandigarh substitutes Daks Antwal, Harshpreet Singh, Anhad Singh, Ranveer Rathore, Noor Singh is the goalkeeper. So we'll wait for the last few formalities to go by for the signaling of the whistle. And, as I mentioned, the same venue we witnessed the previous encounter, same GNDU sports complex here in Punjab. You're witnessing the Junior Boys National Football Championship for Dr. B.C. Roy Trophy 2025-26 under the aegis of the All India Football Federation or in association with the Punjab Football Association. Live pictures on Sports KPI and Punjab. And that's Maharashtra getting trying to get a shade back. I'm sure they must have seen what the previous encounters have happened on this very venue today. Good close encounters, and what a comeback that was from West Bengal versus Meghalaya. Just put your hands of how many of you would have thought that the Meghalaya would be losing from 1-0 to make it 2-0 and eventually to lose by 2-4. The last goal was scored in the very fag end to close up one of the most fascinating contests probably that you have seen in this championship. But all focus now back from that match onto this Chandigarh versus Maharashtra match. Blue versus white. There's already some shades of red. They don't want to get it tarnished with goals conceded against them. It's good to see different colors moving from here and to the other. That's more of Chandigarh, more of Maharashtra coming all the way From the west to the north, we've already seen the curly hair of the captain D'Souza, the captains, and the team coaches. As I mentioned, Hemant Kumar Hiraman Pawale, the team coach for Maharashtra, and for Chandigarh, it is Ankur Khanna. With him, team manager Bhupinder Kumar, and the team manager for Maharashtra is Pankaj Krishnadev Jadhav. The match commissioner is Mr. Deepak Sharma today. Maharashtra playing in the dark blue, and dark blue attire, and in sky blue, and sky blue is it's a Chandigarh. It's just putting. I think they've just changed the color in the last moment because that's not sky blue. It's very much like a white color. Probably it was from the previous one. They keep on changing their jerseys, putting it all the way across now. Maharashtra trying to get this early advantage of these conditions. Very much of a good one, which they must have previously hoped for, and that will be so important, isn't it? Just to get it back in control. 3 minutes have passed by in this initial quarter, and we've already had some faces which will really crawl up till the last moment for sure. But it's all about the goals which matters. Maharashtra shaping up. Just be mindful of the boot not getting onto your face. They are a fierce competitor. Oh, you have crows, we have pigeons on the ground. Don't know whether they're a fan of football, but they need some insects to go by. This is late afternoon. Hungry, but hunger for goals will be the players out there. Is what the history beckons for all these players playing the semi-finals on the 26th. We're playing the final on 28th of July. Probably will be shifting up. The initial schedule is at the Fateh Singh's football stadium. You don't know whether we have a change in venue or not, but at the moment it's all there. The sun coming, and it's all because of the weather conditions. Been not been very eventful, not placing enough, but we're getting good guidance here, and the sun coming in so well today in this late afternoon. And just hope this continues. Fingers crossed. 4.5 minutes gone by. No goals inside. Scoreline still says 0-0 for both the teams. And that's why it's so good to will be witness of how many more it might just be coming eventually at the end of this match. Have to just check by. Might not be what they have eventually thought for, but let's see how it goes from here on. You can just end the chapter only somewhere, not to litigate it more by as the ball goes out of bounds. Don't want it to be seemingly too bad, isn't it? It's 5.5 minutes just goes past. It's square is on the field. Maharashtra have known to field some good loaded players, some champions. Maharashtra also getting into different leagues. Indian Super League, we have Mumbai from Maharashtra. Also mentioned Duran Cup, Subroto Cup. And one of my family member, they've sent a photo that they have won 3-0. I'll have to find out the name of the team. There's under 15 Subroto Cup, which was undergoing in Pune. The matches there. So less than 6.5 minutes just gone by. Just a good a good cradle of truth at the moment for the football which is going on here at this GNDU sports complex here in the state of Punjab. The teams showing good signs of progress, good signs of harmony. That's number 8, Rajbir Sujit Kaur, the captain, with the ball in his hand, just equally passing through. It's a bit of a foul play. Number 10 to 10. It was Ningombam Maheswar Singh, the captain. Just see number 10 just rotating by as Adavet Deepak Salunke. The other just see number 10 also prowling through. You can see the man-to-man marking. You can feel the sense that the tension it builds when the match comes very close by. Putting our eyes to also what's happening there at the other corner of the world. I'm sure they must have seen highlights of what the previous competitions holds. That's the dugout right behind of Maharashtra, and that's also the coach Hemant Kumar Hiraman Pawale, the coach. The referees for today's match, I have to remind everyone who joined our broadcast late, Subhajit Dhara is the referee. Assisting him, the referees Midhun Rajan and Mohammad Ahasal Nazar. And the fourth official for today's match is Mubasir Kolia Karakat Putia Purail. It's a long name, but I'm sure he's one of those who can officiate so well as Chandigarh was slipping by to get the first honors on the board, but doesn't get much passing by. Chandigarh, very very good focus on play for them. They know they won't be easy versus Maharashtra. Probably on paper it might look little tough. Again, a second drive from Chandigarh doesn't get anything very near to that box to the D. Then you have to find an angle very correct. It won't give you any easy precedence. It will not give you any easy triumph also. I am to the goal to the Marcy. We've also given it very much of what it needs to be. Right at the corner is what they have should be feeling. As Chandigarh gets a good position, such early seeds of signs being shown, and they'll be fairly consistent enough as 11 minutes goes into this first half of this match with Maharashtra and Chandigarh. On the left is where Maharashtra will be scoring. Be careful. Be very careful. Goalkeeper was he's trying to play something. He was playing almost with fire. A beer, the goalkeeper. At the other end, the goalkeeper for Maharashtra is Tanish Harshal Pandya. But for Abir, the goalkeeper from Chandigarh, he was almost into a very bad zone. Don't commit all of the serious mistakes. Probably you'll get going. But it was not a very welcome from his coach for sure. And sure, they're very serious when it comes to be trying to get all the goals going. It's into the 12th minute. It's definitely trying. I would say more of Maharashtra being trying than for Chandigarh at the moment. That's how they are going in their business. You can see the Blue Army is charging and pushing it more through than Chandigarh, I believe, and that's why the commotion is mostly on the left hand side of a picture. A freebie coming in from the corner. Chandigarh getting right on top of them, trying to equal it up. Again, the position has been lost. Maharashtra gets in control. The ball gets rebounded on out of the playing area. The scoreline still remains 0-0 for both the teams, Maharashtra and Chandigarh. Getting all these live actions on live and exclusive on Sports KPI and Punjab. Watching the Junior Boys National Football Championship for Dr. B.C. Roy Trophy 2025-26. Chandigarh again right on to the center. Maharashtra not whipping any other chances. That's the area where Chandigarh will be looking to score. Doesn't find the correct footing, and Maharashtra gains absolute control to throw it out of bounds. That's where probably the hardness, the gearing of the foot has been probably touched little slow from Chandigarh, not being able to level it up where Maharashtra has been doing very well. It's where today versus that Meghalaya and West Bengal contest was keenly fought. At one point, in the series, he thought West Bengal was right at the top, and then Meghalaya came with the first goal, then the second goal, and then what a comeback from West Bengal! Not one, not two, not three, four goals to finally end up the quest to be the winner in that match. Now, who's going to into the D to get the ball going? We goalkeeper be very alert. In the match, it was almost between tussle of the two players in there. Chandigarh moving along very quickly. Let's just see number 9, just Sanjay Bhobe in the forwards. That was from Chandigarh. It was the captain Ningombam Maheswar Singh was going straight up, heading towards the goalpost at the other end. It's number 23, Ishan Tapos Ghosh from Maharashtra, trying to throw it up, and it goes straight out of bounds. Scoreline still will say 0-0 for both the teams going into the 15th minute of the first half. Lovely bit of a control, lovely bit of a game assist is what is very much required when you are here to play it up one of the championships. The left is where Chandigarh will be defending the ball, just going out of bounds. A chance for Chandigarh for the freebie. Throws it up, goes to a straight angle. It passes by so much. It will be having most of the staff carry on. Then you know so much of it, isn't it? Coming through, just flicks it by. Remains at Since 17 minutes now going by in this contest. Very pure, one of the pure angles that you'll see. Just 17 minutes of this gameplay. Almost at the center. I thought there was a substitution coming in. There is nothing. The ball just rollicks by, just putting in a very straight angle. But Maharashtra would be looking and to open their account instantly to go it by straight. So different angles will produce some different prodigies of champions as ball will go by. Might be looking very different on paper. When it comes to actual implementation, it's never easy. The ball just wobbles up, both of them in the center, getting a tussle going by. That's between number 27, Viraj Arora. He's a very good player. We just remember Viraj Arora has been a very, very good champion from previous days. Garnav from Chandigarh, and he right between center. And he really knows how to play his football very well up. That's free. Danish Ali Syed Arif Ali at the defending position right at the corner. Gets gets his ball to his colleague at the right footing. From the corner comes Aryan and Shadav. Dug out there. We'll see knows where it needs to be for it's Hemant Kumar Hiraman Pawale, the team coach for uh, for Maharashtra. Fires it up. Then just for the push, they will go for it. It goes right behind. Finish it up. It remains at less than 20. Now it goes and finishes so quickly, isn't it? Every time we want to just close it by. Nothing much, nothing of an angle that you are seeing it or passing it by here. And the huge angle that's been produced. But probably the last few 5 6 minutes it must have gone little slow for the teams. That probably must be also going into the minds of whoever are actually playing. Need to probably just quicken up just to think by, and let's see of what they can just put it through into 21st minute. This is really, really nicely done, and trying to drive the home the advantage for especially for Maharashtra here. As it gone, two of the players gets collided, but it's Maharashtra players is actually who's down and wrenching in pain. But the team's yet to open their account at 0-0. passing it through after it has been just clawed back. Just a whistle coming in the 23rd minute. One of them pulling by needs to be right at the corner now because of the foul play. It's very important that the tempo is set. I don't feel too much of the 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 engines getting oil for Chandigarh. It might be one of those where they'll really have to just keep it grinding versus Maharashtra. Look at how that they've quickly marched on to get the ball. Rajbir Sujit Gaurav at the moment. Coming it in, get it at the 25th minute. Just all getting it's Chandigarh. It's Chandigarh kicks it off. Nothing much of a panic situation for Tanish Harshal Pandya, the goalkeeper. Despite jersey number 10, the captain Ningombang Maheshwar Singh trying to infuse the first goal of the match from the left. Had to beat from every angle of that bondage from Maharashtra. Unfortunately, cannot. The scoreline yet to be opened by both the teams at 0-0. Fairly a very advantageous situation as you feel it might be blue, and suddenly the boys in whites does a very different kind of a combination for them. It's still Ningombang Maheswar Singh, the captain, dancing to the tunes with the ball. On the left, this is where actually Chandigarh will be defending, mind you. That's why Viraj Arora, jersey number 10 is 27 or curled. He and his captain, Erwin Basil D'Souza, both have curly hair, so you might be little fooled with your naked eyes if you see it. So, but still, it'll be a little good proceedings to see which of them will be eventually the scorer, though playing as a team, of course. But good going from both of them. Now is a chance from the left flank. That's Jess Sanjay Bhobe. He has one opposition to his company, but he tricks it by very quickly. It did try. Did it hit one of his colleagues and then get in rebounded? But it's still circling across a very as a very dangerous proposition for Chandigarh. Back to the captain, Arvind Basil D'Souza. Gives it to number 3, Danish Ali Syed Arif Ali. And we call Danish. You can see Viraj Arora almost in his forwards position, revolving across that position. It's Viraj Arora again with the ball. Three of them just trying to get in a tussle with him, but moving very briskly ahead is Chandigarh. That's why probably it might be make it difficult for Chandigarh. Arnav Singh also briefly in the picture. That's Jess Sanjay Bhobe. Viraj Arora now quick Leonja. Can he find the gap? He gives a pass into the T zone. The ball just wobbles, gets rebounded, and gets out of zone. Did get almost a clear angle. Probably not perfect enough. The scoreline still says 0-0 for both the teams going into the 20th minute. most of the time. If you see, or this was so quick, never mind the results. What will happen with the pain? Probably that is what is much more important for any one of them. Just getting those accuracy done from the corner for straight up. Can they do it, Chandigarh? But they'll be moving across for goals towards the right hand side and not anywhere across. That's Maharashtra again, number 10, Adavit Deepak Saluke, putting a pass by signal from the corner, finds the wrong footing of his opposition. Very smartly and crisply done in between the gaps. That's what they will be just be hoping for. And into the jaws of the goalkeeper. Putting by. Let's see what is the commotions all about. Into the 30th. There's 15 more minutes remaining from here on. Should be an added few minutes. I think more precedence of what will be irritating will be is for more for Maharashtra than Chandigarh, because they came very close of getting ample time of a room to 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 avert the danger and also to get some goals. But eventually, nothing has come by for them. So that must be looming very large on their minds of at least putting a goal to go back and sit down and ponder on the points. Because if they go 0-0, then I'm sure it will be a hard time, especially for them more than Chandigarh, I believe, especially because of the chances they created, but which couldn't be converted into goals. As you saw, Hemant Kumar Hiraman Pawale, the coach, getting little pensive. They're thinking through. They're still trying to drill it. Viraj Arora gets a chance. Probably the whistle has come up. Getting almost like a foul play or something there. Viraj Arora quickly almost got his foot right on the right hand column. To the 32nd minute now. But fully in control. We'll go for a drinks break. And have started. It's very night starts down slowly and fastly. You know, we'll have to quickly now go by. We don't see any of the goals coming into the 34th minute. There'll be some, I'm sure, some anxious faces coming by. Might not be just what they were hoping for to start off, especially for Maharashtra. The Chandigarh has done really well to keep the danger out of bay, being large sometimes. The crossbar. That's one you know that have to get your impetus really rightly correct. That will be the difference between both the teams into 35th. A little over 10 minutes remaining here, adding the extra time in the first half to signal the end of the half time. The conditions are still very good with the sun shining, not very brightly, but bright enough to give some good solace to everyone in the third and the fourth. Yep, for 4 to 35th, but profoundly so. I think Chandigarh will be little pleased with the effort to keep the ball at bay from a grasp of Maharashtra, not allowing them to steal the advantage very early on. But still, if you can put a few names, especially Veera Jarora, he was looking very dangerously, very close. Scoreline still saying 0-0 into the gloves of the goalkeeper of Maharashtra, Tanishq Harshal Pandya. And for Chandigarh, goalkeeper Abir is also has relatively done very well, I'm sure. And he cannot blame him much. He has done everything that he could, and he has done really well, to be honest. And there might just get a chance, but this is where Chandigarh will be defending. So you'll have to keep your realm, your thought after out of pay. Just put it by and just take it through. 36 out of 16 of 18, and now it will be so much of the back foot. Now, can someone, when it comes to the closing end of the match, can it get it by? A header has been tried. Don't know what kind of an appeal there was from Maharashtra. It has been given probably for a corner kick, or is it a free kick? I think that's really happened there. Going into the 37th minute of this game now. And very close, close enough. Could it be just one quadrant closer? Nothing much. It has been a very touch and go, I would say. And that's why this game, I think, probably where Maharashtra needs to really think by probably getting little tired also. Now, if I see they definitely need that 10-minute break very soon here. Both the teams eventually that passage really gets little slow. more of getting good control is definitely trying to mitigate any stuff not going their way and falls by. And this heat, that's what he'll do. That's the captain himself, jersey number 5, Erwin Basil de Souza. I'm sure there'll be many things which might just be going in their mind. Be very mindful of not going. Just picks it through into the 40th minute. Now for this match to go by. This it will be very, very close. I'm sure. I have to just signal out anything. The sun has gone down now, but I hope the spirit hasn't gone down into the 40th minute of this first half now. But trying very hard, I'm sure, both the teams now to try and see what lies in store for them. Can be Chandigarh, can be Maharashtra. I think Chandigarh seriously they will be looking to come and come back little more harder in the going into the second passage of this play. Leave. That's where there is into 41st minute now. Have to check by. Let's see, very, very close. It's a slide, it's a ball passing by. The medical team just stands up to see, okay, do we have a chance to go out? We've been sitting for a long, long time. No, nothing much. Have to sit down back, relax, watch this action unfold. It's good to see the less of the paramedics coming out. It's better the action to keep on going. Chandigarh. Can they open their account before? Oh, one save, one heck of a save. This is the goalkeeper Tanishka Harshal Pandya from Maharashtra. Really well done. Just thinking who can open the account. Almost getting it sideline. Look at number 8 there. It's Rajbir Shujit Gurav. Suddenly, in 30 seconds, we see it getting hottened up. We see much of the base coming. This was one structure which is seriously strong, putting all the way across into the 42nd minute. And suddenly it would have worked either ways, first for Chandigarh and then for Maharashtra. Lovely bit of great work coming in. Clicked it very fine through us. And kick off the look at the ball curve. Finding the wrong footing into the zone. 42nd and a half minutes just passing by. You cannot think much more than to relegate themselves probably to a safer zone for both the teams. Try and quench their thirst when they go back to the dugout. But still good to see both the teams are giving more than a thumbs up to themselves to try and at least come back to the dugout thinking they're secured with a goal each, or at least for a goal for the respective teams and not each probably. It's for that to happen, it will take some fabulous effort from both the teams to square it up before the halftime whistle goes by. Veera Jarora now has a chance. The goalkeeper is gone and he gets a goal. Viraj Arora. Oh, there is he, the man, the champion, waiting in the wings. And he gets the first goal. Just few minutes remaining for signaling the halftime. Curly hair, curliness in his spine, and the ball also curls through. Absolutely no answer for the goalkeeper Abir. He can only lie flat-bedded thinking of what wrong he has done. One for Maharashtra, zero for Chandigarh. It's jersey number 27, Viraj Arora, who sparked the first goal for his team. It is lovely, seriously lovely, wonderfully done now here. And for Chandigarh, it's to now think by. Can they make it 1-1 before the whistle comes up? Will not be easy. They did have their fair chances. They couldn't culminate into goals. But now here is Maharashtra with the feet of Viraj Arora, jersey number 27, getting into the thronging of the goalposts to open up the account and give the pressure on Chandigarh. Seriously, lovely goal that was from Viraj Arora, getting such good equations into his footing. He was looking dangerous and finally proves it with a goal. That, there you go, on the top, underneath the score, Viraj Arora from Maharashtra. The first goal coming in of this match. And for himself also, it will put some good glittering star on the scorecard if his team go on to win this contest. And see how much of the extra time will be added to the total. As again, it's Maharashtra again giving it to Viraj Arora from the right flank. Probably an offside, or has it come routinely before the whistle before an offside? Score line still remains 1 for Maharashtra, 0 for Chandigarh. Very inconsequential the way both the teams are going at the moment. Really lovely passes to see. Proving a hugely a marker for themselves. Now for Chandigarh, the sun has gone down. I'd say it's getting again overcast, I believe. That's what will happen, but you don't need the rain to come in, isn't it? For any strong halt of play, a bit of rain here and there, it's all okay. You don't need the heavy downpour or the heavy rainfall like cats and dogs. That's when the disruption begins, actually. But you don't need any disruption, do they? That's what they will be calling for. There's a chance again. Goalkeeper was there. That's Jess Sanjay Bhobe. This time, if it was Veera Jarura from the right flank, he was trying from the left. But this time, the goalkeeper probably was seeing it more openly and didn't come and keep on running too incidentally ahead for that ball to go into the goal very easily. Remains at 1 for Maharashtra, none for Chandigarh. Has a whistle been blown up? I have to check. It has not been blown up as yet. To check by 3 minutes actually have been added as an extra time. So this is actually the last 1 minute which is going on. Spence Stills just come up. Very carefully done. As a freebie just comes in, just whistles it up. It's not the end. It'll come up when it finishes off into the 48th minute. It'll be, I'm sure, just a few seconds away for the faint whistle to come up. And there you go. Is this, it's all okay. Just pass it by. I'm sure he'll be watching it again and again. And there we go, signaling the end of the halftime here. In these extra minutes, it didn't make too much of a difference, but Maharashtra was able to score a goal in the 44th minute. So one for Maharashtra and nothing to show at the moment for Chandigarh. Courtesy Veera Arora at the 44th minute. Jersey number 27, that goal coming in. We'll be back after 10 minutes for joining the last action of the halftime. This is Mayur Barwa. I'll be taking a breather. And you have to come back for the halftime. All the action will be coming live and exclusive on Sports KPI and Punjab. Good afternoon to everyone, and welcome to the last half of the day. Maharashtra versus Chandigarh from the GNDU Sports Complex here in Punjab. It's Maharashtra who's leading by 1 goal to none versus Chandigarh. Behind the mic, I'm Mayur Barwa, your host commentator, getting all this action live and exclusive on Sports KPI and Punjab of this Junior Boys National Football Championship for Dr. BC Roy Trophy 2025-26 under the aegis of the All India Football Federation in association with the Punjab Football Association. Is getting just a trickle of the whistle to come by as Chandigarh will start off the kickoff for this last half time for the next 45 minutes. What is the story that will unfold here? Will it be Maharashtra or will it be Chandigarh? You've already seen most of the matches in the second half has created some great ripples, and we are all started here. So clock just starts ticking by. You can see the starting to push by not only the ball but also the figures in form of human. The players get everything also pushed by. It will tell you that it means very much into the zone now for getting these pictures all correct. Gloomy conditions again overhead. The sun is playing almost like a hide and seek between the clouds. Now on the left of your picture, that's where Chandigarh will be scoring. On the right is where Maharashtra will be going to score. Right at the center, almost seeing like a mongoose, probably into the 46 minutes, just first minute of this second half. Good half time in the 44th minute. Veera Jarora, what a goal that was, and what a champion for the future. And let's say heavily loaded with talent. His stats has come up with 1 decibel now with this goal. Sure, he'll be very happy to see that coming. So that's Veera Jarora steaming in, just crossing by, just wants to see a whip of air, but only can see the dust coming in, almost into the box. That's where the scoring zone lies. Be very mindful. He is such a champion customer. Viraj Arora in the forwards has been such a eventful winger also for his team. If they also comes up the board, may those crows live longer. Because if the ball just crawls, they'll have to just fly by very quickly. It's a header from. I thought it was Viraj Arora, but it's not. Number 10 trying to do it. It's flyby. Adevet Deepak Salunke just trying to see that ball fly and flies all the way across over the goalkeeper and above the goal post. Look at that, only the curve, only and only the curve. It was seriously heading right at the corner of the goal post. Could have been 2-0. But the scoreline eventually remains the same at 1 for Maharashtra, 0 for Chandigarh, going into the 48th minute of the second half. This is lovely. Some really good gameplay now being stroking through. Very important that both of teams understand the importance of the time going by, especially Chandigarh had their chances, couldn't grab it, have to go by. And now with Maharashtra gaining 1 goal advantage, Chandigarh has to quickly rephrase in their mind. It will be very important of how the captain now chooses to play on. Captain Ningombam Maheshwar Singh for Chandigarh. Erwin Basil D'Souza, the captain for Maharashtra, at the other end. I'm sure he's not relaxing a bit. Both of them curly hairs. Veera Jarora and Arvin Basil D'Souza. More of D'Souza, I would say. As soon as he had that photo of done along with his opposition captain and the match officials, he just trudged it off ahead, meaning his business is somewhere else. And tell you volumes and speak volumes of the character. That's Viraj. That's Viraj Arora. Can he get the second goal? He's very close. He's very close by. Where's the ball gone? Oh, out of bounds. Viraj Arora. He is a roaring champion. Was heading like a cheetah. That couldn't get it. Score remains 1-0. Viraj Arora. Chandigarh must be thinking, when is he getting substituted? When is he getting substituted? I don't feel in the near future. Until unless he secures the team, he's there. What a great performer, isn't it? High header comes in. But that is from Chandigarh. Be very mindful of not conceding your own goal going into the 50th minute. It's all happening here. Everything happening here. This is really good to see. Fantastic. This is almost in the 50th. Viraj Arora again right into the center as he sees the goalkeeper from Chandigarh just flying in and flying it to the wrong zone. That's number 9 for Maharashtra, which is Sanjay Bhobe. The has also been such interesting. Both the forwards, and Viraj Arora and just Sanjay Bhobe, playing an interesting role. But for Viraj, it's more than interesting. He's been giving it all shot out for the kind of performance that he would look to keep on going for the team, but he would love to make it all by himself, not to grab it any ounces. It'll be very interesting to see of how they do go as a team in the 51st minute. And I'm sure they know that lurking might in just be in the corner of how there'll be two, three more champions. But Chandigarh would love to replicate of what Maharashtra has done, not only in the goal formations, but also what the kind of football they are doing. It's a very good pass right between two of the defenses of Maharashtra from Chandigarh. But again, the possession is not there. Viraj Arora is there. It's a very good pass. Viraj Arora moving ahead into the D. The goalkeeper is not there. Oh, saved. Absolutely saved. Only by the player who was marching beyond the goalkeeper, or else it was certainly heading towards the goalpost from the foot of Viraj Arora. It could have been a huge, huge mistake. Ah, Viraj, his foot is like an engine which has got oiled absolutely cleanly. He can get almost at the same pace at which the ball travels, and that's why he's so dangerous for Chandigarh. Some good passes. That's what the forwards need to do, isn't it? They defend the position, gives it from the midfield region on the forwards, closing by. It's the goalkeeper from Maharashtra. That's Tanish Harshal Pandya. Goalkeeper for Chandigarh, Zabir, keeping her eyes seriously on this team. This team really has given some huge experience. Maharashtra, they'll fruitify every action. They know how to come and know your zone. That's why it is seriously such a nice treat to see for anyone following the action. Eventually, they'll look not to falter any of the chances that's been created. I also don't need any icing of the cake to be done proportionately very clear. That's why I feel they've been doing very well That's very important. Into the 54th minute now. This no goals have been scored in this half as of now. It's very important. This is now going by almost into 10 minutes. We are into this second half. Profoundly very close. But Chandigarh really have to go past Viraj Arora. Viraj again marching, gets collided with one of his colleagues and also with his opposition. Can you take him anything out of the spotlight? This time it was not Viraj, but a big Shamir Ali, probably that's there at the corner, putting everything in his own zone, own footing. Profoundly very close. I would love to see this coming coming it all the way. That's what it they really needs to do. Exactly 10 minutes have finished in this second half. I'm sure they will be rebranding themselves to play very good on a zone. Then you can see the in forwards position. Vera Zarora has been everywhere, trying to relegate his legs to sum up the best performance that he have probably shown in this championship. You have to pull by all the stats to see of what he has done in the past. That the one goal that has just started off the countdown for probably some many more. That's Viraj Arora again in the forwards, playing all across to his team. He knows his position very well, and that's the reason why Chandigarh not getting folded up and not having any huge answers to the way that he keeps on going. Viraj Arora against the army of 5 to 6 from Chandigarh, and then came sweeping is Abir, the goalkeeper from Chandigarh, sweeping underneath his feet of Viraj, and I thought I thought there was a booking. I thought there was a yellow card coming, but nothing much. A slide up by the slide. Look at he has been able to carry forward the ball. Viraj, that's the talent of this guy, Viraj Arora. He's a huge and he's a serious talent for the future. Because he's done so very well in his coming up years. Into the 57th minute, a small hurdle to find out. And the fourth one also joins. Can I hear the story? What's going on? What's cooking up in a story? A year and just going up. It's almost like eavesdrop. It's just eavesdropping to know of what's happening there. Finally, they agree onto something. The score is one for Maharashtra, none for Chandigarh. Into the 58th minute now. Blow the whistle, and he crosses by just a single and just crosses over. Just a bit of touch. That's what happens. And just at the base of the footing, the ball flew, but not, but didn't find the angle. Didn't flew where it was supposed to be. It remains the same. The score line for Mumbai, for Maharashtra. Beg your pardon, Chandigarh. After a long time, and it's a cry for a foul. Maharashtra players are not happy with the whistle. It's just trying to make the referee understand that it was not their fault. And again, he's at the best lookout of what it is. Let's see what happens. Exactly. Just felt that probably probably it was Chandigarh more of than Maharashtra. Oh, probably then Maharashtra, then Chandigarh, probably, which has been eventually done. And now this might just be a cracker. Ah, this is a huge penalty and can be a huge moment in this game for Chandigarh. From this goal and get the equalizer, then make it 1-1. If you get this goal going, this is streaked. This is really, really strict. And that's why they were unhappy to the core. But 10, can he get this moving for his team? The whistle comes up. And to be shy from the captain Ningombang. Maheswar Singh, can he do it? Oh, yes, well saved. Well saved from the goalkeeper. Absolutely well done from Tanishka Harshal Pandya. Saved an absolute bullet. An absolute bullet from the captain. It came, dives towards the right. There he go. With one hand. With just one hand. Stops an absolute goal which was meant to be. It was meant to be 1-1. But eventually it will remain 1-0 without disturbing the scoreline. Really, really eventful passage of play which is going on here. No, there's just a pinpoint of who or why or where it is. And the huge bounce could carry, which is coming up. And eventually, we have to give it to Tanishq Harshal Pandya, the goalkeeper. Everyone in row and telling, well done. Our heart was in our mouth. Because one goal and to have been the equalizer 1-1. Such a huge reprieve, isn't it? So Chandigarh lose the chance to flip the numbers from 0 to 1. Now I have to think for the next consequences of happening. So half an hour remaining from here on into the 61st minute. At some extra time, it will be around half an hour, but half an hour to go by the thing through, which is 1800 seconds for Chandigarh to know the equation. Every seconds matter, especially versus a team of Maharashtra where you have champions like in your picture, Veera Jarora, who's roaring and dying to play for his team. Every minute is so crucial. And there's just lefting no stone unturned to get this coming up. Remember, we are playing the semi-finals on the 24th, beg your pardon, on 26th of July, and then the final after a day later on 28th of July of this Junior Boys National Football Championship for the Dr. B.C. Roy Trophy 2025-26. All those action will be coming on the same channel, live and exclusive on Sports KPI and Punjab Veera Jarora. He wants to be exclusive. As I use the word live and exclusive, he wants to be a living creature and exclusively scoring goals. One goal already he has scored for his team. He is on the prowl. He'll not leave anything. May I use the word again? No stones unturned for him individually also. Into the 62nd minute of this match, 17 minutes have gone by. Time just flies by very quickly when you are in a zone where the action is so fructifying, so soul satisfying. This is really, really good. Really, some toppling of the great honors at the moment. Really, really inconsequential sometimes the way it just goes by. Lovely bit of Chandigarh just creating some niche for himself and some resulting of uh, of how it should be. Still, what matters is the result in the end of what probably you have done. Till eventually will tell you what you have actually done on the field, how much you have progressed. That you can play it as much as you like, but when it comes to actual actual passage of play, it might not be going your way. 64 minutes now. Chandigarh trying to take probably things little lightly. Very, very. It's with all due respect. They'll get a chance. I think that has actually made them not look probably not very, very satisfyingly ahead. where they will be trying to profound themselves. If they can just try and see if they can put some more numbers to check the 65th now for Chandigarh. I'm sure they're working very hard have to make a good comeback in this match. But again, not being able to get as much justice which is required for them to carry it by. That's how it's very much required that they know what it is for them to come up with the numbers at least for the first goal, and they grab by this opportunity. Can they get this? This is very, very important now for them to carry on the motions going. And some exchange of words, probably. That's what the eventual thing is. Be very careful of not getting any cards against your name. Again, it's a freebie for Maharashtra. The 66 minutes, right on the corner. Some absolute good gameplay that you can see. There's been mastering of the coverage very evenly. They've been putting it through, knowing how much of the proportion they can stick by. It's 8 and exactly 66 minutes has gone by. I'm sure Hemant Kumar, the head coach, will be a little light-headed. But again, their ward really needs to know that it can be a sum of a very different order. If they can just hang in there. So come the 75th minute, 75th nearly, will be then only I think it will pinch very hard for Chandigarh to try and replicate things quickly. Had that penalty been converted, it would have been such a huge uproar for uh, for everyone, but unfortunately cannot. When you slice, you really need to do it very quickly. You see the best part of the action just coming by. Still, it remain at 1-0 for them. They're trying very hard, no doubt. No wonder they've been doing everything correct here. Unfortunately, not being having enough. That's what Chandigarh was doing, and that slide will tell you that they have been playing such like a hugely, like an eventually like a team for sure. Which will only tell you much of the story. They genuinely mean business when they put all those stories coming in. It might be slow going, but you need to really believe with Erwin Basil D'Souza or beat one on of his trips. It's always good when they march up so quickly. But can Chandigarh just get at least one of them trying very hard right from the corner? And as, the left wingers are also forming to be one of those important positions. But unfortunately, Nothing much is coming their way. I think that must be a little disturbing in their mind also for Chandigarh, going almost into the 70th minute now. So they'll have to think a little different here. After that, only 20 plus the added time, so less than half an hour to go by. Has it wronged one from the left flank? Oh, what a goal this is! Oh, lovely. Have to check whether it's Veera Jarora. Really have to see. It is Veera Jarora. Two goals. So back to back goals, or has it been given, or has this not been given? Have to check. He's such a crucial, crazy performer. Look at the way he runs in. Look at how he finds the gap. The goalkeeper was standing by. I don't know whether it has been given or not. But I don't know whether it is. Have to just find out. Viraj Arora was doing so much. It was actually not given a goal. So it remains one. But you can certainly see what it has brought onto the table. Some surge in emotions for that, because now it is very becoming very important for Chandigarh to make it coming. And has it gone this time? This time it should be. This time it should be. Frustration comes in for Chandigarh. How can they keep on coming? This guy is a serious talent. He's a talent of a very different proposition along the carpet. This time he can claim, I can say that this is the goal number two that was looking forward to. I'm sure this will come up officially. There we go. Officially, it comes up. Two goals, and both of them have come from the footing of Viraj Arora at once. The first one came in the first quarter from the right flank, and now in the second quarter, in the 71st minute, comes from the left flank. He is a treasure. He is a treasure for you. So you really need to check his workload also, because you cannot make him feature in every matches. So you have to find a good replacement. Did see two or three of them, including the captain of Maharashtra. He's also been very good. Erwin Basil D'Souza. You'd love to see probably one goal into coming into his feet. Then Jess Sanjay Bhobe is also very good. He has done exceedingly well. We have to talk about the goalkeeper, Tanish Harshal Pandya. He's been such a huge wall today, and how can you forget that penalty? Just that so close, a dive to his right to stop it. That was like a chilling encounter, and it was like a bullet coming out from AK-47. It just stopped it and it's almost stopped the heartbeats of everyone, isn't it? I'm sure it was like a buttered bread moment for everyone. Could have been 1-1, but now it's good to see 2-0 for Maharashtra. Which, what can, if I have to take out some names from Chandigarh, they've been tussling it through. But didn't see much of performance from Ningomba Maheswar, seeing the captain. He was the one who actually tried to inflict that penalty, but couldn't get it eventually. To talk about Abir, the goalkeeper, also unfortunately both of them will be coming up against his name. Maibam Boris Meiti, I think he's also done really well. Arnab Thaplial. So a few names will really go down, of whom probably the next stage of champions respectively for Chigar can be worked out for sure. But for Maharashtra in the dark blue, they have been realizing so much. This could have been 2-1, rebounding probably from beneath and onto the crossbar. Was it almost getting into the jaws, onto the teeth? You cannot be touching the teeth of the goalpost. It has to be inside. That's what the rule says. But that's what luck does. That's what luck can satisfy your. Oh, that's a yellow card. I was talking about luck. How unlucky he was. I'm sorry, but he is unlucky. Don't know how much intentional, unintentional there was. Hand goes inside the pocket of the referee. Referee in question, Shubhajit Dhara, and then he took out the yellow card. He says, "This is a gift for you. The team is playing well, but again, sorry, this is something which I cannot allow to happen." So the first booking of this match, and it is for Maharashtra. One more mistake, and the red card can be shown for you into the 75th minute of this match. Two for Maharashtra, none for Chandigarh. A chance now to strong to break the barrier. Can they do it? The sliders also not helping the cause for Chandigarh, unfortunately. It's been very much a performance that Maharashtra should be very proud of. Uh, I'm sure eventually they'll have to just look by beyond certain players. On by into the 76th minute now, and we are also having a small little drinks break. It is very well started after the rings break. Just getting the honors right here. Getting a little darker because of the cloud cover. Slowly going into the 80th minute. We'll sometime remaining. Then will be from here on the close of the match. I'd say almost solidly done for most of them. I think that's when it is not been very much for anyone to seek or seek past. But two goals behind Chandigarh, they will have to play out of their skins for sure to at least get the first goal, then think of the second, then bring on another one. But I don't know how much relief they have taken out of how West Bengal performed today versus Meghalaya. They were 2-0, the same equal score, but the problem is West Bengal had lots of time, but Chandigarh has minimum time. From 2-0, they made it 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, then eventually 2-4. West Bengal in the very previous match at this very venue today. What a match that was! Seriously, what a match! Sure, I'm being myself from the north is a little disappointing, isn't it? Meghalaya playing so well and eventually faltering in the end. Some crazy stuff they'll have to go by. I'm sure they'll be taking it right deep down till evening to know where they actually faltered to give away all those four goals. Somewhere, someone did a crime. It's almost like a crime scene when you let a team go off the hook, not to equal it, but go past beyond, so that it becomes very tough. Can Chandigarh make it more tough? No, it becomes no tough. Something which we have to really think through. Going exactly in the 81st minute now, passing all the jargons here. And they know how much it can create ripples across the team of Maharashtra if they at least get a goal. Getting onto the belly, is sitting down immediately, but he's okay. He's got it some important don't want to mention it, but he has got in somewhere which will make him discomfort for a long time. But with this goal, it might be a huge discomfort. Well done from the goalkeeper. It was coming shooting right onto his face. Well stopped. Well stopped. There you go. Little bit more up. And you are certainly getting inside the goalpost. Scoreline remains 2 for Maharashtra, none for Chandigarh. If there was one more coming, then there was eventually more or less more of a game for Maharashtra than Chandigarh, because then I'm sure it'll be hugely difficult for them to even equalize or even to score a goal. Is this a header coming? There was a triumph. There was an attempt of a header from the corner. Our march remains the same. Remains graciously something which they will not be speaking up too much. But from the corner, it will be just picking up of a throw. They want to use it is a huge instrument of goal scoring for Chandigarh. Eventually not finding the right spots. Can they smother this one of them, eventually carrying it off, or the goalkeeper to flip it by? That's the side of where Maharashtra will be defending. Remember, on the left hand side, just nearby. That's the dugout of Chandigarh players as substitutes wearing bibs, the blue color bibs which overflows your dress. That's called bibs for someone who doesn't know. So that's also to differentiate between the playing 11 and the one who are substitutes. This is a chance. Waits for the ball to rebound. Oh my goodness! How much of a cornered goal this would have been. Waits for the ball to keep on bouncing and to bounce at a level where well, but eventually not good enough for the ball to curve inside the goal post. Score remains at 2-0. It can be 3-0. No, right at the corner. Wicket keep has to be. The goalkeeper needs to keep on dancing to the right, to the left. I'm sure he is tired like anything. I'm sure he'll be snoring today, the goalkeeper for Chandigarh, because he has seen so much of it happening. I'm sure he's just pleading probably for the clock to go over. It's been a long time coming. Three, beg your pardon, two goals against your name. And then some trial by fire from Maharashtra also hasn't given him any good precedence. on near the goal post. This might be a chance. This is a chance again from the right flank. 10 versus 10 now. None of the 10 eventually performs. The goal just perishes to be nothing. This goes by well. Just lurking around the corner is a dangerous one. Again, eventually, that was also a performance which is just not Chandigarh will be remembering for a long, long time coming, going into the 85th minute. The ball goes out of bounds straight into the dugout of those players. They don't want to come face to face with the coaches so much, sitting on the sidelines. It being 2 goals behind Chandigarh. But they have given a good face up, I would say, to Maharashtra. The kind of performance they have had here, I feel at least there should have been a goal for them. But then again, then that's how this game is progressing. This is game of very very fine measurements where need to be your hand, beg your pardon, your leg, your footing. Your ball has to be so much aligned in positions that those minuscule seconds matter so much, isn't it? And that's a game of chances that I would say. That's Viraj Arora in a picture. Both the goals that have been scored have come from the footing of this champion, Viraj Arora. What an important cog in the wheel he has been. What an important asset he has been. Gives it to Viraj Arora. He thumps it. He leaves it. He wants to make a room. Oh my goodness! Could have got the third goal. Viraj Arora. Oh, this guy can do nothing wrong. Was making the goalkeeper like a wheel, like a circle, like a circus. He kept on just moving like a cycle, like a tires of a cycle. If you see that, there you go. Look at that ball traveling. It's a missile. It's a huge missile coming in from the blade, from the blade of Viraj Arora. Say the shoes are the blades. This is crazy. This is curiosity at your best. Come in and watch Viraj Arora. Could have been 3 out of 3 for him. He is a performer. He's a serious competitor. Viraj Arora again going. I don't know how much tiredness is in his legs, but the way he jumps and carries forward, trying to pounce on any opportunity which gets led by, you'll find him everywhere in the forwards, going back into defenses, trying to carve a niche for himself. And that's why in a game of football where it's much of a team game, your individual performances also shines by. And that's why his name will be shining today. And from here on, I hope, I guess the hopes have dried up for Chandigarh to try and win anything until unless there is a cat among the pigeons being thrown somewhere. This match is going well and truly towards the home of Maharashtra for the boys in dark blue. Really, some sort of a very different order that they're playing at the moment, and they'll, they'll only believe at the fact that they've really given very much so for the fans to be delightful back home. And come the final, I'm sure there'll be some good relatives, fans, friends coming up to try and witness these boys to go to glory. Which of the two teams will be there to uplift themselves for one final match and one final march? It's number 2 this time. And for a starter, that's not Viraj Arora. He topples and falls by exactly the reason where the ball has to be put through for that foul. Referee runs in. He knew. There he go. Falls down very bad with the head first. Just hope he's okay. He's okay. Asking for an explanation. You don't have to. I'm not throwing up the yellow card. It's all okay. It just gets a small bit of reprieve, I believe, here. Going into 89th minute now. Just few minutes remaining here for this match to eventually finish. And now this is one of the dreadiest and a dreadful sight. Look at who will be pouncing on it. Viraj Arora, a huge penalty. It could be 3-0. My bet is this might just be 3-0. Never know. Waiting for the whistle to come up. Here is Viraj. And slowly he kicks it up. Doesn't give any force. He knew he is a champion and he can do it very well. He does it with any noise. He does it with any fuss. That's Viraj. All the three goals that have been scored have gone into the name of Viraj Arora. Three for Maharashtra, zero for Chandigarh. This game is now gone. This is really, really gone. Viraj Arora, Viraj Arora, Viraj Arora tries. Look at that. He thought it will be coming like a huge bullet. What he does just carries it along the carpet, and that's the celebration. I've got it. That's a Usain Bolt celebration. The athlete Usain Bolt celebration, and he loves it, isn't it? He knew this is my hello turf. This is my territory. This is where I belong, and this is where I'm playing and captivating everyone to get all those three goals to my name. Viraj Arora, stand up for yourself. Seriously, he has played some outstanding football today for his team Maharashtra. 3-0. Really, really great and soul satisfying performance from Maharashtra. Really great. It'll be something good to see, and we have seen the best, isn't it? And all the three coming from the blade of Viraj Arora. Well, splashing it up. Don't know how much have been added to the extra time. 90 minutes have gone by. Just cut it through. Just pull it through. Just make it one bounce across for yourself. Never easy when the odds are against your name. You need to just put it in a very different channel, and then you know your performance will be marked. Your performance is something which will be just up there when the final list is probably drafted. Don't know how much easy or how much tough it's going to be at the end of the championship. But let's look something beyond what Maharashtra have also done. Chandigarh can also been given the brownie points of not letting things getting too complicated. Let's just go by 92 minutes. Now has finished by. Now how much added minutes has been put it here, but some good crucial moments and minutes for sure. This has been eventually a performance which will be ranking as one of the best from Maharashtra, especially in the junior boys category. It will be all into one zone, into one final meta. Let's see how it goes from here on. Flies by all the way above. That pass near the left of the goal post. This remains at 3 for Maharashtra, 0 for Chandigarh. Just the formalities, just few minutes, some handful of seconds now remaining from here on for the final whistle to be blown up to signal the end of this match. Been been such a good zone here for Maharashtra to create a name for themselves. But for Chandigarh, lots of things to ponder about for the white and the Red Army of Chandigarh. But first thing first, they'll have to probably think by of how to go beyond the defenses of such a strong team like Maharashtra, and then where certain goals could have been converted, and that's probably one of those three factors they can think about. Not relying too much on individual performances, play like team. Again, the goal has to be by just one of them, but can they just find Joe's answers very soul satisfying. That's very very important when you eventually do that. Into the 94th minute, one of the player from Chandigarh falls down. And this whistle just came up by, and I'm sure everyone just waiting for one of those few signals and few signs of what it is, what it just goes by. Probably just the last minute, which is going by, and eventually create a wall of defenses. You can see man-to-man marking from everywhere. It's like carrying your own child across. Can they make it 3-1, Chandigarh? At least a performance which they'll be might we just be proud of. Oh, ever of the goalpost. It kept on going, curved, and just outside. Nothing much for Tanishq Pandya. He did held up his hand. He'll be remembered for that very good save he did today, not allowing it to become 1-1. That would have been, never know, it could have been very disastrous had that goal come in. So he'll also be very happy with the way he has performed today. But it's been almost like a long day for them. Was coming into the 100th minute, and now into 96 now. How much extra time have been just added. Was looking at all other different performances, and that's how it has been built up here. We're trying to go as close as possible towards the goal post. There's a chance, but on the left, that's where Maharashtra will be defending. The closeness to the core, and there you go. There we go. There we go. The final whistle comes in to end a painful journey for Chandigarh. And it will be all smiles in the corridor for Maharashtra as the wind is, after full time, 3 goals versus 0 for Chandigarh. Veera Jarora put the name everywhere. 44th minute, 71st minute, and then in the 90th minute for Veera Jarora, all the 3 goals coming through his footing. So that's what you had for this day's play. I hope you've enjoyed everything that you have seen, and looking forward for your journey to cross over till tomorrow. So have a great evening ahead. This is Mayur Barua. I'll be signing off, and to look forward to joining again tomorrow for this Junior Boys National Football Championship for the Dr. BC Roy Trophy 2025-26. All the section will be coming tomorrow again, live and exclusive on Sports KPI and Punjab. Till then, take care. Good night.